get started. This is break number 4084. This is going to be our National Treasures full case break with Bowman. And we have a 25% filler to run. It's going to fill up our remaining 5 spots in this one. Your fillers: James T, Spencer K, Gary D, Saw M, Sherry W, Robert Knight, Eric T for 2, Jeffrey D for 2, Peter T, Nick E for 2, Kyle L, Claw Machine, Chad W for 4, Will S, and Brandon C. That is going to be 20 of you with your top 5 advancing on into the break after 8 times. And don't forget to hit that like button. We have about 600 people here, but only 300 likes. You guys can hit that like button. It does help us out. 6, 7 in your top 5 are going to make it on in, and those are going to be James T, Chad W for 2, Spencer K, and Nick E making it on in. WWE fillers are gone already. Uh-oh. That break might be a 1-minute sellout.
I don't know why. It's just -4.
We have negative. Hold on. You guys might have oversold fillers on that one. I have to look really quick. I've never seen a minus show up. -4. What on earth? How do you get a minus? Says we committed 10. There's 6 of they. That's for full spots. Sorry guys. I wanna make sure. I've never seen a minus pop up before. We committed to 20 somehow. We have to remove. All right, just remove 1 spot. All right, I just removed 1 spot from the listing. So I've never seen that before. I've never seen 2 people checked out at like the exact same timestamp, and we oversold on fillers. I've never seen that before. That's crazy. Top 5 made it on into the break right there. No, you guys are good. You guys are good. We had a spot that we could remove for more fillers, but I've just never seen a break go negative before, because we have all the options set, so like they can't oversell. So an oversell would mean that 2 people checked out at literally the same timestamp down to the millisecond. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. You degens. All right. Your combo spots in this one. We have the Astros and the Braves. We have the Cubs and the White Sox. We have the Twins and non-MLB. And we have the Blue Jays and the Marlins. Doesn't mess up the math. I assure you, it doesn't mess up the math. Peter Johnson on top with our gold spot, down to Nick E on the bottom. 4 times. 4 times on your names. 4 times on your teams. 2, 3, and 4. Jeffrey D on top, all the way down to Maury on the bottom. A 25% filler is always a 25% filler. When you buy a 25% filler, you get a 25% filler. Noah with the 13 months. Someone here just completed his freshman year. Congratulations, Noah. What does 25% filler mean? Oh my gosh. Exclamation point filler. I think your late night baseball description might be wrong. Let me look really quick. NT photo mixer. Let's see. NT 2 chrome black, Bowman Jumbo, and Delight. What is the late night baseball? Treasure photo? Like, I'm seeing 24. Oh, 24. Sorry, it's 25. It's 25 for Bowman. I see what you said. Bowman break was crazy. Please stay hot. I'm going to try, Sam. Diamondbacks on top. It's 25, Bowman. It's always the picture. Nationals on bottom. It's the new stuff, man. I don't have any 24. Diamondbacks on top. Guardian's going to be on the bottom. Full case NT, 2 Bowman Hobby in this break. Jeffrey D with the Diamondbacks. Nick E with the Royals. We have Neil with the Dodgers. Paul B with the Cardinals. Greg with the Pirates. Andrew J with the Rays. Sean K with the Yankees. James T with the Rockies. Marcus M with the Tigers. Josh N with the Padres. Tyson with the Orioles. Peter Johnson with the Angels in our gold member spot. We have Chad W with the A's. Randall F with the Braves and Astros. We have Lions with the Nationals. Furry Goat with the Reds. Josh M Twins non-MLB. Tao with the Mets, Brian L with the Blue Jays and Marlins, Ben with the Mariners, Pete B with the Cubs and White Sox, Chad W with the Rangers, we have Andrew J with the Brew Crew, Spencer with the Red Sox, Tori with the Giants, Dan L with the Phillies, Maury with the Guardians. Give you guys a minute or 2 to talk trades. We have the Thunder and the Nuggets starting up now. This is our third straight baseball break in a row. It's not very often that we start a night with 3 of the same break, but that is what we were doing on Bowman and NT release day. Filler means if you buy 2 of them, you have a 50% chance of getting in. Theoretically, you have 2 independent 25% chances to make it on in. You should hit 1 out of every 2, but, or you should hit 50% of the time. I don't know. Math, LOL. Yankees nice, says Bruiser Cap. Good luck. So if I buy 10, 25% fillers, do I still have a 25% or am I at 0%? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. If you buy 10, 25% fillers, you are a certified degen. Oh my god. Farley upgrading to gold. We'll get you on the list for gold member spots, Farley. Your next one coming up in impeccable football. Alright, Crazy Money. Crazy Money. I want you to know that you have more fillers than full spots available. Did the math conversation happen during the stream? No, the math conversation happened on Twitter. It happened on Twitter. It was an interesting conversation. Where we weren't actually talking about math. We were talking about the math beyond the math. It's 25% no matter what, but then there's something called expected value. Would A's be willing to trade with the Rays, says AJ. Tigers a good spot here. Yes, you have Kevin McGonigal and Bowman. And Tigers have Jackson Jobe and NT, I believe. Yeah. Give you guys a minute to talk trades. Expected value. Dude, that's what they were talking about. They were arguing about expected value. That's what the whole argument was about, was EV. As if it was a poker game. Except the expected value of a spot is equal until the team random. This dude on Twitter was arguing. He wasn't even in the break. He's never even hung out with us. And he was arguing that if you convert fillers to full spots and somebody buys fillers, that their EV goes down because there's less fillers available. It was this weird kind of mental gymnastics to try to understand even what he was saying. What's up, Andy? It was a crazy spirited discussion this week on Twitter. We'll say that. I always try to, like, if I don't understand somebody's argument, I always try to, like, understand the validity of their argument, even if I disagree with them. I try to, like, see what they see and, like, how I could understand a certain thing from that perspective. And I couldn't even understand his perspective. It's like Goodwill Hunting chocolate. Yes, that's exactly what it was. Did I see the Pokemon dropping 2 new sets? I did not. He wasn't even trying to nerd flex was the thing. He wasn't even, like, trying to, like, nerd flex because the math didn't math. His math wasn't mathin', brother. What's going on, Tina? More fillers have been added for WWE. Any good names from the Nationals? The Nationals are a top team in this one. You have James Wood and Dylan Cruz, your top 2 names. It's 25% no matter what on a filler. It's always 25%. He wasn't arguing that it wasn't 25%. He was arguing something much different. I said hello to you earlier, Tina. I definitely said hello to you. Alright, let's get started. I see blue. Is that true blue or like blue lava? So, in this break, is this a split paper as well? I wanna make sure just so everybody's aware. Let me take a peek. So we're gonna sort all the paper. Yeah, this one's you get all your paper. Not a ton of paper in this one. We have Drew Jones, Kobe Hightower, Jacob Wright, Chrome of Jesus Lopez and Conrad Kaysen. There's Walker Jenkins is going to be on the VIPs. We have Luis Pena is going to be on the Speckle. Marijo. First color coming up, Drew Thorpe is going to be our red rookie logo. If you want to know more about those, exclamation point red in chat. Auto? Not an auto. That's going to be Luis Pena on the blue Ray Wave 37 of 150. I wish Panini would make a pro skater set. That'd actually be a good idea. I'd buy some. George Klassen. Somebody should make a skating set for sure. That's a good idea. Kurtz on the VIP. Basalo on the Reptilian. He's arguing the value of the break differs if you buy more fillers. If you buy one and get a little different, 505. A little different. He was a skater boy. It's funny. You're always paying for a 25% chance. Like that's what a filler is. You're always paying for a 25% chance. His argument was that if you increase or decrease the number of spots in the filler, like if somebody converts or you add more fillers, that essentially you're adding more spots or taking away, you're giving them the opportunity to win more or less of the prize pool, which is fine. Like, that's a valid argument, except it's still 25% no matter what. And so, like, his argument was something that, like, doesn't hold any value, essentially. It's a crazy argument. Like, there's no value to winning more or less spots. There's no, yeah. Justin Crawford, Marco Torres. How do I explain it? Okay, so if there's 8 spots available for a filler, right? And you have 4 fillers, you can win 4 of the 8 spots. You can win 50%. If we add more fillers, like if there's 12 filler spots available and you have 4, you can only win 33% of the spots. That's what he was arguing. But that's still 25% no matter what. And there's no value to winning more or less. It's just an arbitrary number. Oh, I won half the fillers, or I won 1/3 of the fillers. That's what his whole argument was, essentially. How can I win 10 spots if there's only 8 available? Yeah, you can't. There is a minor gripe to be made if you own more fillers than full spots available. There's a very small gripe that could be made, but that's not what you're buying. So that's what we learned. Jackson Humphreys, Jack Penny. Just a crazy mental gymnastics exercise. Thomas White, Nankill, and Jansel Lewis, Mitch Jeb. I'm 100% sure that if you buy a 25% filler, you have a 25% chance. That's ideally exactly how it works, yes. Do you like Garbage Pail Kids? I'm thinking about buying a box. I don't particularly like or dislike them. You can make fillers really confusing with language, but it's very simple. It should be very, very, very simple. We have a Rock Stars of Kumar Rocker. Cold Emerson, Chase Hampton. There is one very, very small corner case that did get presented where I could see something of an argument, but even then, it's a very thin case. There's Cole Young, James Tibbs. Nothing crazy yet in this box. Jose Bricino. How long before NFL? About an hour and a half. How about a Max Clark, 66 of 125? Going to the Detroit Tigers. Going to Marcus.
If he would have hit, it would have been an argument. That's the whole thing.
So, yeah, well, that's another thing, but that wasn't part of the conversation. James Wood on the Greatness Loading. Bazana on the X-Fractor. Painter. Our auto is right there. It's not the best. It's Cody Freeman. Cody Freeman, I believe he's a Tier 4 prospect. Cody Freeman is, in fact, a Tier 4 prospect. Dylan Cruz on the card shop. Mariano, Bryce Rainier, and Dylan Feen. If I lose 10 coin flips in a row, is it rigged? Should I call my lawyer? So the one argument that came from the whole thing was that if somebody bought, let's say, 10 fillers. And there's 8 full spots available in the fillers, right? So we sell 32 fillers. And then people decide to convert. The person that has more fillers than full spots available loses the opportunity to win extra spots. That was the argument. That was the only argument that came from the whole thing, where a person with more fillers than full spots available could theoretically lose what is called expected value. That was the only thing that made sense, but we don't sell expected value. We sell 25% fillers. So.
Ian, you can miss all 5 of those fillers. You don't have 100%.
The thing about a filler is a lot of people think that if they buy 4, like 1 will get in and you're gambling for 2. Every single filler you buy is its own independent chance. It's its own independent 25% chance. So it's not an accumulative. It's not like they're a cluster where buying more technically improves the chances of the other ones. They're all 25% no matter what. It's just you have more chances at 25%. That's the idea of a filler. That's how I interpret them. But people interpret them many different ways, and that's how I choose to. The Celtics and the Cavs have 25% chance of winning. I buy 10, expecting 10, and getting 0. Dylan Cruz on your rookie of the year. Chase Burns. The odds per filler does not drop, and that's the whole thing. Bryce Eldridge on the VIP. Is the explanation necessary? Apparently it is. Apparently it is, because it was a big thing over the weekend. Resulted in me getting a very, very nasty email. Luis Pena.
Directed at me.
Directed at JML. The person thought he was talking to JML the whole time. Zaire Hope. Sebastian Wolcott. Pan. We have Lazaro Montez. Ugart. And not a great first box in this break. Greatness loading of Christian Moore. Esteban Mija on the Reptilian. Mooney and Owen Wild. He thought I was too big time to answer him back. Oh no, it was me answering him back on Sunday morning. Did his fillers hit? They did not hit. His fillers did not hit. Oh, he came out guns a-blazing. He didn't just talk about me and JML. He talked about Dark Horse. He talked about other breakers. JMLB live tomorrow. Yes, JMLB live tomorrow for Bowman. He has an Optic PYT for you guys. He's got WWE for you guys. Star Wars mini boxes, personals. If he hit, there would be 0 emails. That's correct. What's up, Jeezy? Jeezy in the house. Jeezy, we've been on fire to start Bowman. We had a Condon purple and a Condon base. We had a Dylan Cruz etched in glass. We hit a red of one of the lower tier Dodger prospects. We are on fire. We are on fire. And now we have a full case of NT. But that was the drama that came out of Saturday. We also had another fun thing that happened last week. My personal favorite thing to happen was the individual with a Steelers avatar who won the Optic Mega Box and said he didn't collect football cards. That was easily my favorite. What are the options? What other options do you have for the prize? That was the other fun thing last week. That good laugh. I will never forget that. Weatherholt's Fair Weather Collectibles. One of the coolest inserts they've done. There's another Weatherholt. We've seen no Weatherholt yet, so we need to start seeing some of him. Saw none of him in our first 2 breaks. There's an Ohtani. Can we get a hint to the fun stuff that's happening later this week? Why is Nightbot not telling you guys about something going on later this week? Don't lowball him. Kellen Lindsay and Ricardo Yan. Yeah, he turned down cash. He definitely did. Christian Moore. We have Chase Hampton is going to be on the speckle. Mooney. Why is Nightbot... Oh, how about another Ben Rice? We've seen a couple of these so far. For the Yankees now. If he goes on to be a Hall of Famer, that's a $1,000 card for Sean. Sammy Hernandez, Perez. Third one tonight we've seen of that one. Cooper Pratt, PJ Morlando. Top prospect is PJ Morlando for Miami. Aiden Miller VIP, Ricardo Yan on the Reptilian. And Reno Perez.
Man, you guys, did you send out the HTA?
HTA is already sold out. You guys are crazy.
What the hell?
You guys want the Bowman tonight. Bowman hot. It's okay, I want to rip the Bowman tonight. JML wants to rip Bowman on Thursday. I want to rip Bowman on Saturday. I'm actually excited for Resurgence football. Topps football has been good. There's only been really one miss, and it was kind of cosmic. Cosmic's okay. It's not great. I'm curious to see if Resurgence is going to be a rebound for them. We'll see.
It's going to be a resurgence.
It's going to be a resurgence. I know LIV Golf Impeccable is the first break on Saturday. Do you want it to be the first break, Pithora?
You want it?
Do you want it to be the first break? We just start off with a left side Impeccable. Full case. Full case channel. Full case. LIV with like 2 hobby. Yeah, no way. That's true red right there.
Whoa.
All right, we're stopping right here. True red. True red. Good luck.
See you right.
True red. Good luck. That's true red. There's our auto. Peyton Eels. I sure hope we have an error. I sure hope we have another red. Or we have another auto. Peyton Eels is our auto for Mini going to Josh. True red. Ismail Javier. 3 of 5. True red. Going to Slam Diego. Going to Josh. True red. Ah, man. Kind of a bummer that our auto was flashed 2 cards before. It's still a red, though, on release day. Congrats to Josh. Still cool. Second red we have seen so far tonight in 3 Bowman breaks. Stay classy, San Diego, says Farley. Still getting a 1-touch, for sure. The reds are just super tough, and that's a true red. That's not a lava. That's not a wave. That is just a true red of Ismail Javier. I can look on my little cheat sheet. He is a tier 5 prospect. He's a lowest tier prospect. So we will hit the squirrels for that one. First squirrels in this break. Ismail Javier at 5. True red. I know, it's a little strange, Pithora. What's even weirder is they have some stuff on the calendar that is releasing after August 1st. Very strange. And there's Peyton Eels as well. Alright, let's get back into the mix here. Might as well be a V-friend. Rosario and Fernando Cruz. Squirrel is his arch enemy. Nick York, Rookie of the Year. Wolcott and Pena. Paper. Roki on the greatness loading. Ugart and Caminiti. The thing about Bowman is you never know. The hyped guys might fizzle out, and the tier 5s might become superstars. Shea Whitcomb, 103 of 250. Oh, there's Nightbot sharing the news. Nightbot with some news right there. Jason Churio, Colt Emerson, Escobar, Yannick. Roki is a rookie in this set, yes. Anybody see that news for Friday? How about a little Flawless Friday with WWE and photo baseball? How about a special Friday night stream? Listen, I need OKC to lay down in this game. I need a comeback. RGL, in case I missed it, can you give an insight on what the next WWE release is? So, as of right now, nothing has been confirmed. We believe our next WWE set is called, what's the name of it? Universal. Or Exalted. It's either going to be Universal or Exalted. We don't have a lot of information out yet. What's up, Wade?
Someone's Boston, they fell apart. So.
Listen, I love my Thunder. I need a Denver win tonight. I bet the underdogs tonight. We have a greatness loading of Dylan Cruz. Franklin Arias on the Reptilian. Nice one for Boston. Not trolling. There's a severe mathematical problem with how you run fillers.
Oh, come on.
Yes, Mormon. If you email me, I will read it. Yes. Kim is gonna be on the Rockstar Rookies. Yes, absolutely. Please explain to me how 25% is not 25%. Spencer Schwellenbach, Villarreal, Jesus Lopez. NY taking down Boston again. Yep. Up 2-0. Jet Williams, Walker Janik, Jancel Lewis. We have Drew Jones, Ichiro Kano Hernandez. Yes, that's his real name. Bryce Eldridge, Didier Fuentes is going to be on the X-Factor. Christian Campbell and Leo DeVries. There's a severe mathematical problem with your username. No home team has won in the playoffs yet. The NBA scriptwriters are absolutely cooking this postseason. Absolutely cooking. What's funny is that Bowman in this break is like the appetizer to the full case of NT. This is the appetizer right here. Here y'all go. Just buy every single filler and you can't miss. Mind blown. Alright, here we go. Last few packs. Luis Daniel Acuna, Jack Caglione. Chase Burns on the VIP. Lucas Ramirez. Senard. Or base. Kevin McGonigal, top prospect for Detroit, going to Marcus. Corey Lewis. Lenny's math. Yeah, his math checks out. Colson Montgomery. Letson Showalter. And I think that's going to be all she wrote for this box. Kevin Castillo and Esteban Mija. And Showalter on the back. So we did have a red in those two boxes, but no big autos. Would thousands of people have bought fillers if there's correct, Jana? It was just a crazy. Just crazy. Alright. Now it's time for the main event of this break. We have a full case of NT Hobby. Show me those nasty patches that we got a small sample of on Saturday night with first off the line. We hit that bat barrel of Pee Wee Reese. We're gonna rip a lot of this product this year. I'll tell you that. Very solid product. What's up, Mr. Robert Knight? Help if I cut this end too, huh? OKC on pace for 175. Oh, geez. Alright, show me something crazy. Nothing super thick here in our first box. First of 4 boxes. Should start off with a couple of base cards. Tampa Bay, and that is going to be Junior Caminero, 41 of 99, going to Tampa. Rays Andrew J in this one. 2024 baseball class, best of all time. I don't think best of all time. Junior Caminero to 99 to kick it off. Next out, we have A-Rod, 18, one off the, or, sorry, 75. It's not even close. 75 of 99, Alex Rodriguez. Merrill just got plunked. Going to New York on that one. That New York Yankees is Sean K. Grab some more 25 points. A-Rod is dating Charlotte Flair, the dirt sheets say. I don't think that's true. Charlotte's dating like her makeup guy. 13 to 99, Jacob Melton for the Astros. I think she's dating her like makeup guy. Jacob Melton on the prospect. Next out, we have, that is going to be Grant Taylor for the Chicago White Sox. 15 of 25. No way you guys don't hit the minor bounty in this Grant Taylor to 25. Next up, that is going to be a Marcelo Mayer for Boston, 27 of 49. Going to Spencer in on a filler. That's the rumor, Taylor. Renowned WWE expert Taylor over there. Marcelo Mayer. We've got, that's going to be Eddie Collins, 3 of 15. Eddie Collins for Chicago, the White Sox. Legendary piece of the bat there. Game used. Select 2024 photo as Tigers. They have Tigers every year with photo. Tigers are to like 6. That wood is definitely from a Big Lots desk. 3 of 15, Eddie Collins. Should be getting into our auto. Oh, there's our first one. Brock Porter. Gonna be for the Texas Rangers. 25 of 49. NBA, the Tigers are in retail. Yep, NBA. Brock Porter, Texas Rangers, is going to be Chad W. Let me see a little better than Brock Porter. That's a little better. Tyler Black, 1 of 49 for the National, or for the Milwaukee Brewers, excuse me. Going to Andrew J. Tyler Black. Fillers are rigged, but I still buy them, says Crazy Money.
Oh, come on.
Oh, the guy who's hit more fillers, you and DCQ, Filler Brothers. Tyler Black, yeah, Seth Rollins is so multi-talented. That's his old indie name. Let me grab some 180 points and we will continue on. Cool. 2 cards left in this first box. I think 2 or 3. There's going to be Jim Edmonds, 20 of 49 on card for St. Louis. St. Louis is Paul B. Worked. Any Emerson pulled? No Emerson pulled yet. And your final card of box 1. How about George Lombard, 18 of 49 to wrap it up. George Lombard to 49, 18 of 49. One touch out, one on up. Congratulations, Yankees. Congrats to Sean K. Now in Double A.
So, in 4091,
Yeah.
it also did the same thing with the fillers.
Yep.
It oversold the fillers by 1.
Okay.
We should have 28, but it sold 29.
It sold 29. So just refund the last person on the list.
Chris.
So Chris T, it looks like we oversold somehow on the fillers for the second Bowman HTA as well. We're going to have to refund one of your fillers. Apologies. I don't know why the store oversold, but we apparently are having an oversell problem tonight on some fillers. Have I ever been into Pokemon or Magic the Gathering? I've been into both at various times. Can I get any of those totally certified premium? Those are not offered to us, no. Our store has contracted the Hitman Rip Store problem. 18 of 49. We've never oversold on a break where we had a set amount of fillers.
It's really
So that's a first. That's a first for our store.
I'm rooting for you, Taylor. I just said, can we hit a red for Taylor? And now it's my
Just don't contract their internet. Refund him the full 25%. Oh, he'll get refunded the full 25%. What's up, Ricardo? You're talking to a Pokemon World Championship competitor. That is true. 3rd in the world, 2013, baby. Finished 3rd at 2013 Pokemon World Championship. Trading card game. That's fact, not fiction. Now I'm just a washed scrub. I don't even follow the game, really.
I just follow the game. The game follows me. I gotta see this guy's email.
With Blastoise, that's right, with Blastoise. Alright, box numero dos. We're going to kick off for the Yankees. That is Mariano Rivera, 65 of 75 on the red. Time to make your resurgence as a Prism Monopoly World Champion. I don't even know how to play. Show the email after the break. I play poker with a guy who won 2 Pokemon World... Who do you play poker with? Who do you play poker with? 2-time world champion? Who? Roger Clemens, 39 of 99 for Boston. I competed in the 2009 VGC and didn't place third. VGC is a totally different video game is a totally different monster compared to the trading card game. First mem, that is going to be, how about a little Thomas Segis for St. Louis? 87 of 99. You're friends with Jason Klaczynski? I know Jason Klaczynski. I have photos with Jason Klaczynski. If I would have won my top 4 matchup, I would have faced Jason Klaczynski in the finals, and I would have crushed him. He was playing a Darkrai deck. I had like an 80% win rate against him. Zach DeLoach, 87 of 99. And yeah, story checks out because he's from Chicago. He's from the Rosemont area. I haven't seen him in 11 years. Good dude. Yeah, poker player too. Shocker. Poker player did well at Pokemon. And the only 2-time world champion is also a poker player. Shocker. That's cool. It's cool you know him. Luis Angel Acuna, 14 of 99, going to the New York Mets. He probably won't know RGL. He probably won't know me by this name. I was not RGL back when I knew him. Luis Angel Acuna to 99. D-Gens, no limits in card games. Facts. We have another Junior Caminero, in this case, 34 of 99. Junior Caminero for the Rays going to Andrew J.
Oh my god, Lenny.
Oh my gosh, Lenny.
What the?
Lenny popping off. First auto out right here. Do I have 2? I have 2 autos. We have Mark Mulder, 3 of 49 for the A's. One of the A's big 3 along with Tim Hudson and Barry Zito. Mark Mulder, 3 of 49. Going to Oakland, going to Chad. And a 9 of 10 bat auto of Chipper Jones on card. Going to the ATL, going to Randall. We'll one-touch that one on up. Congrats, Randall, on that one. Game used bat right there. Mark Mulder for the A's. Interesting choice. I don't think I've pulled a Mark Mulder auto anytime recently. Mariners playing some good ball lately. They are playing some good ball. A couple comeback wins against the A's this week. I think... Do they have tomorrow off? Do they have Thursday off and then they start a series back home? I think they have a 6-game homestand.
They play the Yankees next week.
They play the Yankees next week. I know that. I can't remember who's up next for the Mariners. Joker has a triple single going on tonight. Chipper Jones, 9 of 10. We'll hit the squirrels. Mulder, Zito, Hudson, sick rotation. Yeah. Las Vegas A's playing good. They ran into the Seattle Mariners buzzsaw. Blue Jays are next. I gotta take a drink really quick. I'm losing my voice. We're only 3 breaks in. It's not good. Blue Jays and then Yankees next up for the Mariners. We have a Luis Angel Acuna rookie patch auto, 37 of 99 for the Metropolitans. Going to Tal. Luis Angel Acuna. I don't know if that's over 100 or not. Acuna Matata, the other Acuna. To 99 on that one, 37 of 99. Next out, oh, nice one right here. How about for Lions Den? How about a Dylan Cruz? 37 of 99, Dylan Cruz. On your 3-color rookie patch auto. Congratulations, Mr. Lions Den. We'll get that one in a one-touch for you. That'll play. Congrats, homie. Dylan Cruz, definitely worth some squirrels. Cruz. Is it just me, or would the card with the piece of bat look better if the person's... If they signed in the center, I think it would actually look better. I think you're correct. If he signed in the center, that would look much better. You just sign the wood. Dylan Cruz, no relation to Tom Cruise. Alright, 2 boxes left. Is that game used? It was game worn. We can go back to it. The Chipper? Chipper was game worn. This one's not from any specific. Who's my early pick for the World Series? Well, I gotta say the Mariners, right? Mariners and Mets. Mariners and Mets. I'm gonna take Mariners. I'm gonna take Mets. NT is a lot of fun. This one's actually thick. I would not be surprised if there was like a plate or something in here. Or not. I don't know. We'll see. This one felt heavy and thick. That's what she said. Turn that like that. Turn this like this. That's going to be the St. Louis Browns. That's Baltimore Orioles. 33 of 75. Satchel Paige. What's up, Daniel? Satchel Paige going to Baltimore, going to Tyson. Let's grab some more. 100 points. Coming up next, we have our first WWE break of the night, followed by football after that. For those of you who are wondering what's up next. I should have one more base card. Kansas City, that is going to be Blake Mitchell, 41 of 99. Blake Mitchell to 99. We have a nice mem right here of Dalton Rushing. That is going to be 6 of 25. Lions Den looking to buy a WWE spot. Dalton Rushing patches. Dodgers. Another more patches. That is going to be David Festa for the Minnesota Twins. 10 of 25. Need this case to pick up. We've had a couple of nice cards, but we need to see something very, very nice. Fodal was kind of ridiculous to us on Saturday. He did not, Rage Snipes. Also, yeah, filler has a 60% chance of getting in expected value. Oh my gosh. We have, I think, a booklet coming up. 3 of 99, Enrique Bradfield. Enrique Bradfield, 3 of 99. Alright, I think we have a booklet. We do. It's a booklet to 35 of Roderick Arias on the rookie patch, or prospect patch booklet. Look at the patch on card, too. Going to the Yankees on that one. Yankees in this break is Sean K. 20 of 35, Roderick Arias. We'll put that one in a jewel case. Can I convert 4 fillers and sell spots at 500%? Says Crazy Money. Roderick Arias to 35. Very nice. We've got a Owen Cassie for the, is that Cubbies, I believe? 10 of 25 for the Chicago Cubs. Chicago Cubs in this break is going to be the combo Pete with the hit Cubs and White Sox. There's where it was thick. That is a Carson Williams Boys of Summer to 25. Going to the Tampa Bay Rays, going to Andrew J. That's why it felt so heavy, because these cards are ridiculously thick. I don't even remember if these fit in 180s or not. I guess we're about to find out. They barely do. Boys of Summer, Carson Williams to 25. So that is one of the redemptions that they didn't get into that set. So they put it in this set. And 2 cards left in this box. Is that Jim Rice? Oh, he did it the right way. Jim Rice, 12 of 25. Jim Rice going to Boston, going to Spencer. Thick with 3 C's. That looks much better than the chipper. Much better. Going to Boston, going to Spencer. 12/25, Jim Rice on the bat. And your last card in this box. October's greatest. And that is Bill Mazeroski for the Pittsburgh Pirates. 20/25. Mazeroski for the Pirates going to Greg. We want to see another Pirate. We want to see Skeens is who we want to see. Mazeroski /25 sticker auto on that one. Everything else was pretty much on card except that one. We're down to one box left in the break. Your final box. Nothing crazy in this first case of NT. Fodal was so good to us. I hope they didn't juice Fodal and then Hobbies not as juiced. Give me 12 ABs and I promise I can get a foul tip off of Skeens. I don't know about that. Blue Jays Marlins up for trade. I'm sorry. I guess that means that spot has not been that great in this break. First out for Kansas City, that's George Brett, 27/49 on the George Brett. George Brett /49. Next out, we have Yogi Berra, 27/75. Going to the Yankees. Yankees is Sean K in this one. There's going to be a mem of Miles Naylor for the Oakland A's, 24/25. Miles Naylor. OKC trying for 160 tonight. They're going off. They're up by 24 right now. Killing the parlay. Might want to cash out that bet for what, like $3? Kevin McGonigal, 6/10 for Detroit. Next one for Detroit, going to Marcus. I think the cash out would be about $10. I think I'm good. Probably like $3 actually. McGonigal for Detroit. I'll just double down. What's Denver money line right now? Bryce Eldridge, 1/99 for San Francisco. Going to San Francisco. Just watched a trade in my Discord. Miami and Cincy for Detroit. Detroit hit a Pearl Magano. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Well, this is a guy that we have been waiting for. He's stuck to the card behind him for some reason. We have a Paul Skeens, 27/99. And a Thomas White for the Marlins. Nice hit from Miami. 4-color patch for Miami. Miami and Toronto. That is Brian L. He's one of the, yeah, he's their top chasing Bowman. Thomas White. And then also a Skeens. Very nice Skeens /99. Going to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is Greg G in this break. And we're down to, what, 4 cards left? Kendall George for the Dodgers, 64/99. Kendall George going to L.A., going to Neil. We've got Jose Ramos, 26/49, also going to the Dodgers. JML will be live tomorrow, yes. Jose Ramos /49, and your final card in the case. How about a clutch factor of Junior Caminero /49. Going to Tampa, going to Andrew J. Not the greatest first case, I will say. That case was a little on the weak side. We'll still one-touch that one. That case, in my opinion, was a little bit on the weak side. That case was not as good as our photo cases. Judge or Ohtani in NT? Judge is in. Ohtani is not in. Not a single red. I'm sorry. Junior Caminero, 47 of 49 to wrap it up.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
A lot of top loads in that break. Few one touches. Nothing insane. Three breaks, 3 skunks. Good average for me, says Taylor. Unbelievable, Taylor. Let's take a look at your hits. And not the best NT case, unfortunately. We slowed down a little bit in that break. Just a little. Just a little. There's some cool stuff in that one, though. Yeah, NT had some nasty patches. We didn't really see anything too crazy in that one. Do you think Jacob Wilson is a real deal? He's sure hitting like it. He's sure hitting like he is. Dude just gets on base constantly. What is he hitting, like 360? Judge still over 400 bucks. Judge over 400 still. The clear cut. Congrats on the Mariners. Are hitting like the Mariners have been on fire. And your one touches in this break. They're the best team in baseball since April 7th. We had a Junior Caminero to 49. Roderick Arias to 35. Dylan Cruz to 99. We had the Chipper Jones to 10. We had the George Lombard to 49. And the red from Bowman of Ismael Javier. We're going to box this one on up and put it away.